That's so brilliant! This video is sponsored by Case Filters. Hi my friends, very nice to see you and welcome to one more landscape photography adventures down here in Dolomites. And behind me you can see Ragusela. It's the mountain I photographed last year. I will show you an image right now. And I have to say I have an open bill here with that mountain, not with Ragusela, more in that direction. Last year I hiked up there and I had to break the hike due to a thunderstorm. And I want to try it tomorrow again. It's still difficult, the weather this year in the Dolomites. Every day, nearly every day rain. It's also rained when I arrived just I think half an hour ago. My wife had the idea to come here when it's raining because the parking lot is always full usually, and you know when it's raining people are going home. That was good. We got a parking place immediately, and it's also good for photography, by the way, because after the rain, it could happen that we get some gaps up there when it's resolved and we have high pressure. And I think when I look more in that direction, it doesn't look all too bad. And when we wait, let's say half an hour or so, not later, because what I've seen in the weather radar is that there is also rain in Innsbruck, so this means when the sun goes too low, this rain front will block our light. And I think maybe I will just try to photograph towards that vanishing point along that valley. Oh yeah, we will try that. It is so fantastic up here. It is amazing. Yeah, I found already a composition and I have to say I really like it. There's just one problem, we will talk about that later. At the left hand side we have this brook bed leading into the frame. It's a kind of leading line, it makes a curve into the frame. Yeah, we have this amazing valley with what goes down there. We have this peak in the distance, another peak back there with a little bit of snow up there and lots of clouds. I think they could open a gap and we could get some light through. Back there it happens already. We needed a little bit more here, and that's the problem, I have to say. The problem is at the moment everything is totally flat. This composition would not work just because of the light. The light should really define everything, all shapes and everything, and we get contrast in the image. If I would just take a shot right now, it would be just rubbish. So we really have to wait for the right light here. And I mean, up there is nothing, just yeah, one little gap. Back there, little gaps. I think the sun is more here, so we have to wait. I think maybe for an hour or so. I don't know, man. It's so beautiful. It's a little later in the morning and I have an open bill with that mountain back there. And the thing is, I've been here already last year, but I had to break this hike because of a thunderstorm rolling in. So the thing is, it's a little bit tricky, I have to say. On the one hand, I want to have dramatic sky, dramatic clouds. On the other hand, it should also be safe to hike, so it's a compromise. And today, yeah, I think it's not all too bad. I mean, we have a little bit of clouds right now. I think it's a hike of 2 hours or so. Yeah, I hope the clouds will hold up there. And yeah, and then I think there will come a little more overcast from high level clouds. But anyway, hope to get some light through there and where. Now I think it gives me plenty time to think about compositions, hopefully. There are so many possibilities up there, I think. That's so beautiful. So beautiful here. And last year when I've been here, I also took some photographs when I hiked up, because yeah, the clouds make shadow there, give sunlight there, and so on. There are really so many compositions, but I want to focus more on the plateau up there, and the platform up there, to get some great photographs there. So I put all my energy into hiking at the moment. Oh man, I made it all the way up here from down there. Yeah, it was quite heavy, but better than last year, I have to say. That's interesting. And I've watched my my previous videos. Didn't look all too well, to be honest. So what I will do is I will keep my things here. Now my wife is also coming up now. She will have an eagle eye on my backpack. I just think I want to explore this area a little bit more and back that direction. Back there you can see this amazing half-pipe mountain. We can just see it's a quarter pipe actually. I will just look a bit more there. Yeah, the clouds don't look all too bad, I have to say. There's a chance to get a little bit through. It's all about building up a composition at the moment. I want to take time. I don't want to rush and just take, one photograph after the other. I don't want to do that. When I just get out one strong photograph, I'm more than happy. I'm much more happier than I would get out, let's say, 20 average shots or so. What should I do with them? It's just digital rubbish actually, because I will not print them. Then I will get out one really strong photograph. I will definitely print it, and that's what I really like, I have to say. Oh man, what an amazing area. I have to say, I like these rocks down there. It's just, I want to have it a little bit more here. And as they are quite heavy, I can't carry them here. What I will do is I will try it a little bit more back in that direction. Maybe I could also get a little bit more isolation to the ground. Would also be nice, maybe, from the rocks up there. I'm not sure. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, this looks good. This is fantastic. I really like this big rock, this high rock here at the left hand side. It's quite good isolated here. I think I can do here something with that. And just a little bit low here for getting the entire half pipe in. Last time I've been a little bit high up. It's possible to hike up higher there. It's not. I think I will anyway focus on the left side, on the left peak, and these amazing rocks, because that's really beautiful. I think it's also the chance to get some light through. I just have to be quick here now. Get my backpack. Here it was better to come here without the backpack, because I'm more flexible to hiking up the hill more and there. And the backpack is also quite heavy, and without it's an advantage, just in point of view of photography, and that's the main reason why I'm here, obviously. And now I tried different perspectives, and finally I ended up here because it's the most comfortable place. I have a kind of seat here, actually made for me. So always look for spots where it's most comfortable. No, I'm just kidding. It was random, really, it was random. The best perspective was really from here, because I like really this field of rocks down there, and it is amazing. It is around about noon. It's I think 1 o'clock or something like that, And the clouds, there are so many clouds, they paint so many fantastic shadows there in the landscape. And what I'm doing right now, I'm just waiting for the right timing for getting shadows at the right hand side of this peak there, shadow a little bit in the foreground. I don't want to have harsh light. Harsh light is too, yeah, it's too dynamic. There's too much going on. It's much easier to bring the light under control and everything under control, all shapes, all lines actually, because you get more prominent shapes and lines with harsh light, and that's quite difficult, I have to say. And it's so fantastic when you get these transitions between shadows and lights and so. And I like especially also at the peak, the middle at the peak, a little bit more bright, and so it's so fantastic. It is amazing. And I had already lunch here. Yeah, there's a reason for this seat. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And we have fantastic clouds also. I think it's possible to get a photograph here right now, maybe in some minutes or so. And then I will also walk around, and I think there are more possibilities for great photos. The mountains are amazing. I mean, just look at that, this half pipe. Where do I find a mountain like that? It's amazing, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. And what I think is maybe we will get a fantastic reflection of this mountain face here inside this pond. I mean, we would need it a little bit in shadow, the mountain face in sunlight. That's what's already the case, we just need the shadow there. And we also need the wind to get a little bit down. Sometimes it stops, so I think maybe this could be possible. Let's try for that. It was so swampy to come here. It is amazing. Every step I sink in, it was really difficult. I tried a bit more back there in the first attempt, also to get some grasses into my frame. And that's really possible. You really sink in. I think it could also get dangerous back there. Here I found a path where it was possible. I'm just not sure if it's possible to get back, to be honest. We will find a way. The only problem I face at the moment is, I mentioned it before, we need the wind to get down. Currently we have lots of waves up there, although yeah, we don't have all that much wind. We have less wind actually, so I'm not sure. Maybe I will wait some minutes. Yeah, without reflection it doesn't really make sense to take the photograph, to be honest. We have this amazing mountain back there. The clouds look also fantastic as they are already. It's just, when you look there, no reflection. That's so good. And now it doesn't look all the bad, I have to say. We have, yeah, I don't want to say totally quiet water, but we have it a little bit calm, a little bit ripples on the surface as well. Light at the mountain back there, a little bit lighter on the middle back there, which gives a really fantastic sense of depth. The only problem is that we have to really be careful here. Every step I do, every little movement I do gives a shake to the camera, because everything is, yeah, as I already mentioned, swampy here. And I think due to the grasses here, everything is connected together. So when I make one step, everything is going up and down. But yeah, I would say I took the shot already. I will show it to you right now. I'm totally soaked already, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was a good idea to walk over there. I think it's better maybe when there was not a rain period before. I mentioned that already in one of my Dolomites videos this year. I waited exactly for a rain period to get this photograph here, which I show right now. I waited multiple weeks for preparing, and yeah, and this is a disadvantage for other spots, obviously. When you want to go anywhere for photography and there's too much water to enter the spot, actually, it gets difficult, but yeah, I don't want to complain. I think I didn't get the best possible reflection here on this photograph. Anyway, I mean, you know, I mentioned this in one of my last videos. It's not only all about photographing. It sounds a little bit after an excuse or so, but it is really, I enjoy already just the process of building up compositions. I really love that. It's not only all about the result. The result is also good, important. I like to get great photographs. I like to print them, but sometimes it's just, yeah, the way how you get it could also be interesting. And I think this is something we should never forget. So I think I will maybe try it a little bit more back there. The clouds are fantastic. I mean, yeah, I mentioned that before. It's so difficult to get everything together. Either you get too happy weather or you get a thunderstorm or so. And today, yeah, I like the weather. It's great. And it is not always good to use a tripod, to be honest. Sometimes it's good really to be quick, and because when I came up here from that pond up there, this is trail, what I got attracted by is this mountain back there, which is really amazing. And it was illuminated before, just 30 seconds ago, it was totally illuminated. So what I did is I threw down my backpack, I grabbed my camera, I framed up the composition quickly as fast as possible. I just tried to take some rocks into the frame, just to tell this story of, you know, this connection of rock, mountain and so on. There's this tight connection, and due to this illumination and the shadow in the foreground, we get this fantastic sense of depth. And I really like this photograph, I have to say. We don't always need a tripod. That's important. Also when it's, you do much easier with fine tuning, and so sometimes it's better to react fast. I hiked a little bit more towards that mountain of the photograph you saw before, and I thought it's maybe good to photograph also in that direction to that mountain, because yeah, it also looks fantastic. But when we were a little bit more down, we means my wife and me, she's also with me, she just wants to avoid YouTube here getting into the video. The thing is really, we saw that it got quite dark back there, and it isn't predicted to get a thunderstorm today, you get lighting. The only thing is, you know, when we are that high up here, really at the highest point, not really highest point, but at the highest area around, it is exactly the area where the weather is made. So this means the weather doesn't move to us, it's made here, and this means the weather can change quite fast. I had already a situation that I went up a mountain and it was predicted to get clear sky, or not clear sky, but no thunderstorm at least. But then I got totally into a thunderstorm, and this could get really dangerous. So safety is always first. And what I did is, we returned now, and the first thing what I got attracted by when I was here first time last year was the half pipe, the entire half pipe. And I came back here now, and I tried to frame up a composition with the entire half pipe. I'm happy with the composition, it really works. The only thing we need now is the light, and we got some gaps there and where, so it could work. The only thing back there we get already blue sky, so it's really tricky. But anyway, I will wait here a little bit, and fingers crossed that we get out a really fantastic photograph. Oh man, it's so beautiful here. It is amazing. Dolomites are absolutely amazing. I'm so enjoying photography. I don't have words there. It's so breathtaking here. And I've planned one more adventure here, one more photography adventure. I just need very special weather there, to be honest. I'm waiting for that already multiple weeks. I will stay one more week here, so fingers crossed that we will get the right weather conditions. If they should come, I will link you the video here then. If not, there will come another great video. My friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, please give me a thumb up. Don't forget to tune in next week. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.